That's good enough too. Rise and shine, motherfuckers, and eggs and bakey. You son of a bitch.
You step away from the two dead Tukudak, sheath your weapon, and then signal to Park that the coast is now clear. He emerges from the trees and hurries to your side. He praises your combat skill, and then he helps you to hide the bodies of the two slain guards beneath some undergrowth in the surrounding ruins. Before you leave, a quick search of
So now I know why we keep having this guy with us. He strokes our ego.
That sounded wrong somewhere.
Anyways.
Before you leave, a quick search of the packs and pockets revealed the following items. 1 meal, a dagger, 2 swords, a bow, and 4 arrows. Take what you want.
Can we not let him get a sword or something like that?
No.
Well, I guess we should take the arrows in the very least.
Okay, how many arrows did we have there?
4.
4.
Okay, let me just add 4 arrows. That gives us a total of...
30.
No, our current amount of arrows would be 42, if I'm not mistaken. No, wait, hold on. We also lost those.
Joe?
Yeah. Alright, we continue.
What else was there?
A meal, a dagger, 2 swords, and a bow.
Let's just take the meals and replace the one we gave to Frog.
Alright. That has been done.
Beyond the door, you discover a large echoing hall lit by a circle of torches which flare dimly in the moist gloom. The atmosphere is saturated with a malevolent power, an evil that is welling up from somewhere deep below the ground. Immediately to your right, you see a ladder which ascends to the upper floor of the tower, and to your left there's a wide staircase which leads down. Your senses scream a warning as you approach the staircase and begin to descend. For this time you choose to ignore your trusty instincts. The aura of evil which pervades this place has its source, and you are certain that it is the Doomstone of Dark, the very object you have sworn to destroy. The staircase...
Or maybe there's a Dark Lord sitting down there farting around a bit.
I don't know, but it would be a little terrible if it was.
Yeah. The staircase leads down to a winding torchlit hallway which passes through a series of narrow chambers, all empty and derelict. Eventually you come to an iron portal and you stop for a few moments to examine the intricate engravings that embellish its age-blackened surface. Quickly you realize that the engravings are not mere decorations. They are part of a sophisticated combination lock which holds the door secure. A host of writhing dragons are intertwined above a dial edge with ancient numerals. Each dragon has a number engraved upon its forehead, similar to those numbers which encircle the dial. Your sense informs you that the dragon numbers form a puzzle, and by solving the puzzle you will discover the key to this door. Then, by turning the dial to this key number, the lock will disengage and the door will open. And there's
Oh.
But yeah, there's a picture. There you go.
Let's
15,
have a look.
14, 12, 9. Oh, this is easy.
It is?
Yep.
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. The number is 5. I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah.
Warlord, anything to add to that? Because I'm just in awe at the moment.
What if? If she says...
If the numbers are 15, 14, 12, 9, and 5, because to get 14 from 15 you take 1. To get 12 from 14 you take 2. To get 9 from 12 you take 3. And if you take 4 from 9 you get 5. So the number is 5.
I completely trust your wisdom there, because I suck at math and you sound like you know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, if she says that's how it is, she's probably right. She's been right every single time we've done one of these, so...
Yeah.
What else?
Well, you know what? I feel okay with you solving all these riddles, because at least it feels like skill involved. When the die just says, "You win everything," that just annoys me.
Yeah, but that is the die who is programmed.
Because
so,
unlike when we play Dungeons and Dragons, I can't just roll behind the screen and pretend I got a higher number than I did and you're in more trouble than before.
Oh, you lousy son.
Hey, I sometimes also save your asses.
I know.
Do remember that.
I know, easy, Cobra. I know that.
But it would just be anticlimactic if the big bad uses his big bad attack and it's just like, oh, and he misses.
Oh, sort of like the what the fuck was it? Sort of the attack that Sephiroth can use in Final Fantasy VII, and he just completely misses.
Yeah, imagine that. He calls upon a supernova and hurls it at you, and he misses you all completely.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, in any case, you said 5.
Yeah.
There's a dull click, and the great iron door swings slowly to reveal a dark chamber constructed entirely of polished black rock. Revealed in the torchlight is a throne of rough-hewn marble, upon which the rest the skeletal remains of a warrior clad in mouldering furs. Bare bone gleams dully through a clinging mass of muscle and sinew, now shrunken to an iron-hard texture, and upon its skull there rests a helm of solid gold. Set into the face of his helm is an emerald as large as your fist. Picture time.
Okay.
So yeah, you find this dude.
Suddenly I'm having flashbacks to Conan the Barbarian.
Sir, I think you overdid that diet.
He also has a sword with him still, only it's rusty and...
Hey, Cobra, you remember that scene we watched, where Conan goes down to the crypt and finds that Atlantean sword?
Yeah.
Sword of Crom, that was awesome.
Yep.
Doesn't this kind of look like the guy?
Could.
Look, he has that gigantic sword.
Yeah, and he looks like he was very dedicated to maybe protect this, because look at the details on his shin guards and his shield. It is very focused on circles, as in that circle shape that this thing could be. Also, there are 2 very angry dragons that makes the heads of his throne.
Yeah. Prague approaches the throne, tempted by the magnificent emerald, but he halts the moment you warn him that the helm is protected by a magical trap. You sense that a powerful spell of warding encircles the throne. To touch the crown would activate the spell, thereby unleashing a blast of destructive energy. The thought of being blown to atoms serves to dampen Prague's curiosity, and sheepishly he returns to your side. You give the booby-trapped throne a wide berth and leave the chamber by a smooth-walled tunnel in the far wall. But you're taking no more than a dozen steps when a chill of premonition runs like a trickle of icy cold water down your spine. You halt and reach for your weapon. Then a loud voice booms out, destroying the silence. "Welcome, lone wolf. Welcome to your tomb." Instinctively, you know that it's the voice of Warlord Magnon. Oh, hey, he knew you were coming. How weird.
Maybe that Kadak guy warned him.
That's
The
possible.
guy we faced in the other 2 adventures. It wouldn't be impossible.
No, but how would Kadak know you were coming?
That is the question now, is it not?
The chilling echo of Magnon's voice is drowned by new sounds, the rattle of chains and the rumble of falling stone. You shout a warning to Prague and he dives aside only just in time to avoid being crushed by a heavy portcullis. The great stone portal slams down, partitioning the passageway and separating you from the captain. The dust has barely settled when a section of the passage wall slides open behind Prague, and a trio of Magnon's Tukudak bodyguards leap out and seize him. Your companion is unarmed and is quickly and brutally overpowered. Anger floods your mind and you vow to get even with these cruel Dakarim. They're not impressed by your threat. They're aware of your exceptional skills, yet they feel safe behind the portcullis. With a knife held to Prague's throat, they taunt you and dare you to retaliate. Do you wish to use your bow?
Yeah.
Yes.
A portcullis, I just need to be certain. A portcullis is, well, not exactly so much a gate as there are still holes through it, right? As in iron bars.
Yep.
Okay, and they feel safe.
You quickly draw an arrow and take aim through the hole in the portcullis, but the Tukudak covers behind Prague, using him as a human shield. Again, the cruel voice booms out. "Put down your bow, lone wolf, or I'll have my guards kill your companion!" At once your anger subsides. Your senator this as no idle threat, and reluctantly you obey this command. From out of the shadows of the secret passage steps Warlord Magnon. He is a huge man, not much over 6 feet tall, but massively built. His body is sheathed in finely crafted armor. That fits his frame like a glove, and his features are coarse and foreboding, accentuated by a fresh battle scar which runs diagonally from the top of his red-haired scalp to a point near the lobe of his ear. Arrogantly, he approaches the portcullis and stares unblinkingly into your eyes. For a moment you consider attacking him, but your sense detects that he is surrounded by a field of energy so strong that already you feel it leeching your psychic powers. He reaches to a pocket inside his cloak and takes out a large black gemstone, which he holds level with his sneering face. Scarlet veins glow within the depth of this stone, swirling and undulating as if they are alive. Waves of dizziness force you to your knees as the evil power of the Doomstone of Dark washes over you, bleeding you of the strength and will to resist. There's a picture of the guy. Yep. This is the guy.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Finest armor, I believe, yeah. And that thing, it is actually pretty awesome how it's looking, you know, for a dark relic and all.
I've been waiting for you, lone wolf, says McNaughton with a condescending tone. I've known your plan ever since my spies told me of your arrival at Vadera. After all, there could be but one reason why the great Grandmaster of the Kai would come to Lentia at this time.
No, no, really. Believe it or not, but the venison from this area is just fantastic, and I really, really wanted to make a new burger for my grill bar at home.
If you tried that explanation in the game, I get the feeling you would have a what the fuck moment.
Yet, as you can see, Grandmaster, you are already too late to stop me. McNaughton turns to his Tukudak guards and orders them to take Prague away. You try to protest, but you cannot find strength enough to voice the words. The warlord smiles at your weakness. Know you this, Grandmaster. Now that I possess the Stone of Power, nothing can stand in my way. You were the only threat to my victory, but now you are a threat no longer. With this, he steps away from the portcullis and turns to follow his guards as they drag Prague into the secret passage. Farewell, he says sardonically, before disappearing into the portal. And remember my first words to you. Welcome to your tomb. With these chilling words echoing in your mind, you watch as he disappears into the passage, and the walls close behind him.
I see. By the way, could we make a stop here, you know, for the sake of both drama and the fact that I think we have gone on for long?
Fair enough.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy has the stone, and just being in its presence is enough to render us basically unconscious.
Yep.
Okay, heavy magic stuff.
So, this has been Eric Cobra.
And Prananaja.
And Warlord 1.
Thank you, Nia.
And this has been Let's Play Lone Wolf Blind. See you around, folks.
See you around.
See ya!
Bye, bye, bye.